Are you ready to change your life? Because in today's video, we're going to dive into the 3 life-changing mental hacks for young people. And act now before it's too late. The sooner you start doing these things, the sooner you're going to lock in a better future for yourself. And these are backed by science. Powerful, powerful techniques that I'm going to tell you about today that can dramatically change the outcome of your life. And guess what? You can do all of this in less than 5 minutes every day. Out of 24 hours, you have 5 minutes a day right now to dedicate to your future for the better. Take this opportunity, write these down. Let's get started. Okay, number one is taking a power posture. This is something I got from Tony Robbins, and he says literally, when you stand up, put your hands on your hips, chin up, chest out, and stand like Superman. This is backed by science. For 2 minutes, if you do that, your testosterone will go up by 20% and your cortisol, your stress hormone, goes down by 25%. Imagine starting your day like that. Imagine balancing your levels for success, for drive, for lower stress, for focus, to be dialed in, okay? So literally 2 minutes a day. I recommend doing 5 minutes because I'm going to tell you what I prefer to do every day. 5 minutes. Stand with your hands on your hips, chest out like Superman pose. It's called a power pose and backed by science. This will dramatically shift your state. The state you are in during the day, during each day, determines the outcome of your life. And that leads us to number 2, which is to visualize. And I'm going to show you a hack in a minute that ties all of these together. So each one is as important as the last. Visualize. Close your eyes and visualize for 5 minutes a day what you want your day to look like, what you want your future to look like. You need to get clear on what it is you desire. You need to be clear on what it is you want out of life. You need to be clear on your vision. You need to be clear. Get clear, friend, on the focus, on that one thing that you are working towards, on the goal, on the outcome, on the result, while enjoying the journey. But focus, get clear, and visualize. Close your eyes, because in Atomic Habits by James Clear, he talks about how athletes use visualization to get better at their sport. And an example of this is basketball players who imagine through a mental routine. This is not on the court, outside of the court. They did a test where they had a group of basketball players who closed their eyes and imagined themselves making successful shots at the net, practicing in their minds, watching it over and over. The ball going in, the swoosh of the hand, the technique. And this helps their brains prepare for the real thing, making them feel more confident. And actually, when they get out on the court, their success rate was higher than the group, on the other hand, of the players who didn't practice this mental routine. It made it harder for them to do well in the games because they hadn't prepared in their mind. They ran this as a test. The results were conclusive. By using visualization, athletes would build habits in their brains that helped them perform better on the court. They delivered better numbers. Imagine if you do this, friend. Visualize each day. Close your eyes, 5 minutes. Visualize how you want things to go. That call, that important sales call you have coming up in the afternoon. Close your eyes. Visualize it going well. Visualize the things you're going to do. Visualize how your day is going to go. Because if we don't, we're not taking advantage of the incredible power, the science-backed power of what you have right here inside your skull. Okay, and so here's one way that you can tie those two together. Because I told you we're going to do this in 5 minutes. While you stand like Superman, while you do number 1, while you do your power pose, visualize at the same time. Literally do those two activities together. Close your eyes, power pose, and visualize. Then you've already tied the first two together, and it's all happening at the same time. And in that visualization, or separately, get a piece of paper and do number 3, which is the 5 things you're grateful for. This one is so simple, but shifting from a state of lack to abundance, a victim to gratefulness, of gratitude, of recognizing the things you have. If once a day you make a list, I'm literally talking like a sticky note, right? And on this sticky note, you write 5-point notes, things you're grateful for. Simple things. This will improve your happiness, improve your state. And these 5 things are things you can think of while visualizing, while standing, while doing your power pose, and then writing it down. Yeah, maybe it sounds a bit silly to some people, but they won't be laughing when you've built the future of your dreams based on getting things right up here. Getting things right up here. And so for anyone that would object and say, oh, I don't have the time to do this, I don't have the time. Friend, in the time you watch this video, you would have already done these 3 things and got them done. So try this for 1 week straight. See how good you feel. And then go 2 weeks. And then do it for the 66 days that it takes to install a new habit. Robin Sharma says it takes 66 days to install a new habit. And if you can stay consistent for 66 days, it's wired in. It's wired in. It's just something you do. Make these 3 things something you do, because they're going to help you beyond all the other videos, more than all the other books, all the other trainings. These 3 things daily will transform your life. Just watch how it transforms. 3 life-changing mental hacks for young people. Do it now before it's too late. Imagine doing this the next 10 years or not doing it the next 10 years. Where will you be on the other side of this decade? So, as soon as this video finishes, go do these 3 mental hacks. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, lots more coming, and I'll talk to you soon.